Good afternoon, this is Neil Spake, Thurrock News. It's Windrush Day, and where better to be on such an important 75th anniversary of the arrival of the first people from the Caribbean who came to the UK, a really epoch-making moment in British history, than the port of Tilbury, where the Windrush ship first docked to bring those initial adventurers, let's call them, seeking a new life in the UK, and led to many wonderful things over the years. I'm going to take you on a little tour into the cruise terminal's former railway station, where there are lots and lots of activities, and these activities are going on until about 6:30 this afternoon. So if you've got nothing better to do this afternoon, why don't you get yourself down? There's some free parking on the adjacent, there's lots of entertainment, there are lots of really interesting things to see, there are a great many interesting people to talk to. We're going to have a quick walk round, notwithstanding hopefully the signal will see us through it, and you'll get a flavour of what there is down here and some of the characterful people that are here. Hello Gina, and as you can see we have our Borough MP Jackie Dore-Price. We'll try and get a word with later. Basically, it's talking about the Port of Tilbury. One thing that's really important about the impact of the Port of Tilbury is the jobs and support that it offers to our community. So there's an information desk there, not strictly Windrush related, but incredibly important. And then we have lots and lots of displays. We have books, we have authors, we have the work of the British Legion being highlighted. With stories about the many people and the families that followed as they came to the UK and built their lives. We have local historian and expert Mike Ostler, and really great. I've got him with his mouth full, so he can't start because I'll never get him finished. This gentleman I absolutely love. Followers of this Nub News will know. Mike, enjoy your lunch. I know you've been talking to a lot of people and telling them all about the history, so you enjoy your lunch, and we're maybe 10 minutes, Mike. Well, there's never enough 10 minutes for you, but we'll try and catch up with you. Wonderful gentleman. We walk through, you can see an old London bus that brought in some people from London earlier on today. We have the walkway, which is a rather remarkable artistic exhibition that highlights the people, some of the original people who came through on the Windrush and what happened to them. And of course you're down by the river. It's quite cool. You can see ships are coming down the river as we speak. Ships are going away as we speak. Rather large tanker going down there. We have the exhibition here. And by chance we have former Thurrock Mayor and member of Thurrock BME, Tundi Ojitola. Tundi, could I just, I'm live on Nub News, could I just have a little minute of your time? What does a day like this mean to yourself?
Thank you. It's a very important day. It's a very significant day. 75 years of Windrush, which means it's a period where it's the beginning of inclusivity. People coming from all over the world, just like the motto of Thurrock, from Thames to the people of the world, they're here to help improve and build the community. Today is a significant day, and I'm pleased that it's been commemorated in this way.
Thank you, and thank you for all the work that you do for our community. It's Tundi Ojitola, very well-known gentleman, as I say, former mayor. We'll wander back. We'll pop in to see some of the work of the Tilbury Riverside project. They're down here looking after visitors, feeding them cups of tea, cups of coffee, sandwiches, and a quiet place to rest as you wander around. You want to have a look at some of the things that are going on during the day. We're just, as you say, been on the walkway of memories. There's workshops, dance performances at 3 o'clock. If you get down here for 3, the Woodside Primary Steel Band will be performing at the same time as a clipper arrives with members of the NHS and Windrush connected passengers. 3:30 there's a tea dance. The ageless teenagers will be celebrating in true Caribbean style. You've seen some of them as we're wandering around. A very eclectic mix of people here today. And this is where you can come and sit and have a quiet. Well, it's not that quiet because the youngsters from local schools are also visiting. The guys and gals from the Tilbury Riverside project are here. Lots and lots going on. This is an absolutely magnificent building. used to be the port of arrival for trains to embark on the boats to go over to the continent and going vice versa. It's been partially restored. There's a lot more ideas about what can be done with this wonderful building, and hopefully it will become an absolute focal point for the Thurrock community as time goes by. We'll wander around, we'll see some of the people who'll be entertaining later on. Descendants, many of them, of the original people on the Windrush. And we'll walk around some of the exhibition stands. As I say, there will be live performances. You can just sit by the river and have a quiet moment and watch the world go by. Thurrock by Thames to all the people of the world. That is the borough motto. And there are those that are a very famous picture of the Empire Windrush arriving in Tilbury. We've sort of gone around the circuit for the moment and talking about all the issues that followed, the difficulties, the food, chasing the face of British music and dance, the legacy, and of course our former Queen, who very much regarded the and if possible, I've just passed our lovely MP Jackie Doyle-Price. I'm going to be really rude and intrude on her time. Sorry, Jackie, sorry to butt in. Just a really important day, a smashing day, great weather. What are your thoughts on Windrush?
Well, this is a really important milestone in the nation's history. Once again, Tilbury is fortunate that we are so much part of our maritime history happens here in Tilbury, and it's great. I mean, what a fantastic occasion this is. It also marks the beginning of really what is modern day British society, when that ship arrived, full of people from the West Indies, populate them to do the jobs that needed to be done after the war, and now look at this multicultural country reality that started then.
That's great. And I've just wandered around showing our viewers this wonderful building, and I know there are great plans for it. I think Tilbury's got a special place in your heart. I know it has in mine. And just to go off piece a little bit in terms of the Windrush, but just talk about this building and Tilbury. Great thoughts and great hopes ahead for Tilbury.
Yes, I mean, I'm so proud, as you say, Tilbury does hold a special place. I'm so proud to be involved in Tilbury on Thames Trust. And we really want to bring this fantastic building, which is, I mean, it's totally unspoiled as an example of architecture from its time. We want to bring it more into community use, this as well as the Queen's. And we've got great plans to do exactly that. Obviously, we've got the Heritage Washington bid, we've got Tilbury Town Fund. This is going to be transformed over this year, and I'm so pleased to be part of it.
Well, I'm very much looking forward to being a part of that journey and reporting on it as well. Thank you so much, Jackie. I'll let you get back. Much appreciated. So there we are. It's a lot of things to do, a lot of things to see, a lot of things to learn. So if you've got time this afternoon, why not come down? There's plenty of free parking. There's lots of space. I promise you, you will enjoy yourselves and you will learn something. So this is Neil Spate, Thurrock News, Windrush Day.